There's the keeper, Chai, who was tearful as he got stretchered off, and he may have seen his last bit of action here at the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020. We'll see, and we'll know in the coming days. Didn't want to get that change on now. Sarach is going off. Poklo Anand will replace him. 30-year-old Poklo, one of the more experienced players here, plays for Bangkok United. Team that, of course, Mano Poking knows well. 50 caps for his country. Thailand have made 4 changes now. Rather dramatic from Tantai, who was not happy with that. Wintuanan is going to come on. Van Duk, the man who's replacing.
Yeah, they're not happy with that. Mano Poking in his bench. I thought there was a kick out at Terimakasih. The referee said play on. Wasn't having any of it. He's having a word with the fourth official now. Let's have a look here. Takes the ball away. That's a foul. It's very unfortunate, Terimakasih.
Wintuanan, 26 years of age, 21 caps for his country. Had a stint in Japan with Yokohama FC. He's a new man in. 3 changes now made by Vietnam.
He's Wintuanan's a player I really quite like. Bags of energy. Can really dictate the game from midfield with the way he makes his runs in behind opposition defenses. Works very hard to win those first and second balls as well. Frustrating times for Vietnam. And even Tanawat is telling his teammates, just take as long as you need, take as long as you like, just slow it down, relax, take as much time, walk up to the ball. And Terimakasih again making himself available. Couple of words exchanged between himself and Tan Chung.
Yeah, he's kept it. He's a very humble guy, isn't he? Terimakasih, who's one of their best exports for Thailand. In Japan and Spain, Almeria in La Liga. Didn't really work out for him. A couple of spells in Japan. 35. The all-time top scorer in the AFF Suzuki Cup. Roshan, you describe some of those balls forward as a little bit desperate at times. Desperate times calls for desperate measures. They've got 20 minutes to get these 2 goals. Have they threatened enough for you in the second half?
No, they haven't. I mean, Sivarak has had to make a couple of saves, but generally I think he's been comfortable. Nothing that he's really been troubled by.
Again, the crowd can just hear what they're trying to do. I think just starting to feel time is against them, and
You know, you can start to feel like it's not going your way, and things are going against you, and you're running out of ideas.
Now, could be dangerous here, Thailand, in these sort of situations.
You know, since there's a bit of a lull in the play here, I think what Vietnam really need to do is what Thailand have done the last few years in terms of players going abroad, playing in Japan, playing at a higher level. And I know Vietnam have done that previously. The likes of Kong Fung have gone overseas, Xuan Trong has gone overseas.
Not really,
but it hasn't really worked out for them. And perhaps there's this fear among Vietnamese players that if they make the move, then it could go flat. Couldn't work for them. But it's an opportunity, it's a risk you've got to take. I look at this Vietnamese team and I think of Quang Hai immediately. I mean, I think for a couple of years now, he's perhaps been ready to move on. And I could see him, just like Chanatip, thriving in the J-League, for example, in terms of the style of play. I don't know about the K-League, just because the styles are quite different.
We'll come back to that now. Look at that, Narabanin on that right-hand side. That's a poor ball from him.
And Hoang Duc's another one from this Vietnamese side, I think, ready to test himself in a higher level league.
High clearance from him. Now Tiraton. Well, just look at the success of the likes of Tiraton and Chanatip. Tiraton to a certain extent in the J-League, of course. J-League have been very open to this part of the world, haven't they? Very welcoming. Got some agreements here with ASEAN nations.
I think the K-League is something similar as well in terms of the quotas.
There's an ASEAN...
there's an ASEAN spot, if I'm not mistaken. I might have to go and do a bit more research on that, if you see Hoang Duc. But I just think perhaps the styles, you know, the styles of the leagues, they matter.
Talking of style, here he comes. Chanatip Songkrasin hasn't really had one of these runs today. He's lost his footing.
Tan Chung, another one in the center of the Vietnamese defense.
Nok Hai, look where he is at the moment. No one got on the end of that.
Good defending, mampir.
He's been immense today, hasn't he?
Yeah, both him and Krisada have been outstanding for Thailand. Everything generally that's come in the air, they've been first to it, or if they put a challenge in. Not allowed any sort of real free headers, aside from that one from Tan Thai off that corner. Good, and it
according to plan. They'll be delighted with this. They didn't need to do anything special today, Roshan. That was the whole point of the cushion, wasn't it, from the first leg? Just keep it tight and compact. Didn't need that attacking football that Manukok
No,
was
they
talking
didn't.
about.
They didn't. I mean, they've played this really intelligently, Thailand. I know there's still plenty of time for the game to change, so I'm going to be a little bit careful.
Especially after yesterday.
Especially after yesterday and the drama that occurred. But I think they've done it really well. I don't know if you picked that up from pitch side, Mano Polking talking about someone asking to come out, saying give me 5 more minutes, but the player saying he's already tired. Wonder if he's referring to Tirasin perhaps.
Some coaches might not like that as well, right? Tired.
See, I think with Mano and Tirasin, I think Tirasin, he's earned that respect. He's earned that relationship with the coach, in that he can, because of who he is, what he's achieved in his career.
Yeah. And he's also 35.
Yeah, exactly. So he's allowed to tell the coach, I'm at my limits here, and the coach is going to listen. Ultimately, a lot of coaching is about man management.
True.
And if you have a player like Tirasin, who's been very effective, who's been scoring goals for you in this competition, you want to keep him fresh and have him available. You listen to him, and you keep your players happy.
And actually, the players have gone out of their way to say they've really enjoyed working with Mano Polking.
You know, as we see that Pitiwat going down under the Tuanan challenge, there are certain players in football who've achieved a lot in their careers and have earned that right to communicate freely with the coaching staff.
Yeah, senior players have that license, don't they? Touch on from Tiraton. By Tantai. Now Chanatip. There's talk there in the Vietnamese dugout. Only got, we've got 2 more changes to make. What can they do? Kritsada. Now Quang Hai. He's trying to get that to Van Tuan. They look pretty good at the 5 as well, haven't they?
Yeah, it's been secure for Thailand. It looks like a foul throw to me, but play's been allowed to go on.
Nokai trying to put it into the mix. Given away. Pitiwat.
Because of the changes that Vietnam has made, they don't have an outlet out wide on that left-hand side. And a lot of it is congested through the middle. But they're struggling to play these passes through those central positions.
Lei Van Xuan replaces Tantai, who had that glorious chance, didn't he? Tuanan.
It can't be Tuanan. Can't be Tuanan. He's still on the. Oh, is he going off now? That's a strange one. He's still on the pitch. He's just gone off the pitch on the far side there, Tuanan. Not quite sure what's happened to him. He's picked up an injury in the short time he's been on.
Yeah, he was only on for a very, very short time. You would think so, but he's running back. The 2 players that have come on. Lei Van Xuan, 22 years of age. On his 2nd cap, plays for Hanoi. Supachai, who's played a bit part role really in this tournament. He comes off for Tirasin. He's put in another very good shift, hasn't he? For Thailand. But he was not adding to his tally. just yet. Supatai had a very good previous AFF Suzuki Cup, 25 caps now for him, the 23-year-old. Plays for Buriram. As I said, can play fullback or defensive midfielder. He's come on for a short while. Other one is Kamshuan Man. 25 also. Only got another cap to his name. So they're bringing on two relatively untested. And maybe now, Roshan, there's perhaps an air of resignation for Vietnam.
I think Thailand can feel how close they are to winning this one.
Try set sprawling.
You know, it's not just that they've tried to slow it down when they can, the way they played the game, Thailand. But also you see they're not taking risks with the positionings of the players. If you're seeing Thailand in an attacking sense, in a game that they need to chase and get the goals, you see Narubadin going forward. We haven't seen any of that, I don't think, in this game. You see Teraton getting forward or into those central positions. We haven't really seen that as well from him. So even with the positions, have come into this set, we're not going to open ourselves too much, we're not going to take chances. We take the less riskier route, and it's worked brilliantly for them. Obviously they didn't have to, having come into this game leading by 2-0.
Great. That's the keeper from Hwang Duk. One of the few chances they've had in the last 15-20 minutes. Already dancing and celebrations going on in the stands where the Thai fans are. They can sense it. It would take something pretty special now from Vietnam. We've seen stranger things happen. Far too much on that from Van Tuan, away by Tirathon. Hwang Duk, now Quang Hai. Maybe a bit of magic from him. Hwang Duk, important touch on from Supatai. Here is Chanatip. 3 against 2 in favour of Vietnam, but you've always got the Chanatip factor. Go wide here with Supatai, but that's fine for Thailand. We'll try to hold the ball up as much as he can. Boklo. Now Chanatip. Tanawat. Saw that little gap there, didn't he? Tanawat!
Lovely run from Tanawat. And again, Thailand in full control of this. Lovely work right up until the shot. Got his head up, he's leaning back as he hits that.
Now or never really for Vietnam. Narubadin clears. Shows proud record against ASEAN nations. This Manuel Beer, excuse me, fouled. A lot of excitement, but it's Beer who was fouled by Tien Lin.
Yeah, it was an overhead kick from Tien Lin. Beer again, strong in the air. Comes right through. He knows there's a chance that he's going to take a hit here. Still, he's got to make that.
Right to his throat, it looks like.
Yeah, painful one for Beer. And potentially a dangerous one as well. Brave defending. Yeah, thumbs up. Great to see.
A minute and a half plus amount of time here to get through, so they can make one more change if they want.
Thai fans can feel it, you know.
Yep, they're almost there. Good atmosphere in that stand. Yellow card for Tien Lin. Taking their time here with Manuel Beer. That's how's he been today? Solid, very, very solid. Duels one, look at that.
Yep. He has been excellent alongside Kritsada. Give them such a stable pace to go on and do their thing. Thailand in an attacking sense. You've got a defensive unit like that.
So just 4 minutes now for Vietnam. They need 2 goals. In that short amount of time. Hannah Polking took exception to that. They're all coming together. The new man in, Xuan Man and Chanatip. It's been a relatively tepid affair between the two benches today. We were thinking there might have been fireworks.
Yeah.
I think they didn't want to get near that shirt, Roshan, that he's been using for weeks on end. Xuan Man. Kritsada. It's a handball for him. Good anticipation though. They're throwing as many people forward as they can to just try and force the situation. Now, someone's just gone down here. I think it's Xuan Man. They're upset with Teraton. Well, this would be crazy. If Teraton, he's already on a yellow card. They're just temper spray. We might have just called it a little too early. And things being fairly civilized today. Well, let's see. Let's see here on the replay.
Right there, Teraton. There's a bit of an arm.
Nothing.
There's a bit of an arm, but really it's nothing.
And that stuff needs to be punished, Roshan.
Yeah.
He took it very coolly, didn't he, Teraton?
I'm glad the team of officials there haven't overreacted.
Look at him, he's fine, Xuan Man.
I think what happened there is we saw Xuan Man leave a bit in on Teraton. The ball comes into the safe arms of Semoga. So Teraton on the way back just wanted to give Xuan Man a bit of a reminder that he's not there to be messed with.
A minute and a half left here at the National Stadium. Elias Gola, he's been solid as well since they brought him in. It is worked an absolute treat for Thailand. What about the man in the middle today, Russell?
Yeah, he's been really good, which is refreshing to say, refreshing to see as well.
Bang Hai floats that in. Everybody goes down.
That should be about it, you know. I think unless some kind of miracle happens here in Kallang, I think Thailand have sealed their place in the final of the AFF Suzuki Cup 2020. With the second leg of the final set to take place on the first day of 2022.
Exactly. Absolutely right. We've got 2 more of these matches to come. And for the 11th time in 13 editions of the AFF Suzuki Cup, Thailand have made it into the grand final, underlining just why they are the top team overall in Southeast Asian football, and they've done it at the expense of the team that they would regard as the pretenders to the crown. Vietnam came into this tournament with so much pedigree in recent times, having got to the 3rd round of World Cup qualifiers, having been the highest ranked team in ASEAN. Thailand came here with a mission, and boy, have they done it. They've done it effectively and ruthlessly today.
Yeah, and they've been incredibly professional about the performance here. They knew what they had to do in this situation, and they did the job. We've spoken about tactically how they were spot on. They didn't take any unnecessary risk with the positions that the players would have taken up. They weren't as open as they normally would be, Thailand. They held their shape. Terimakasih, I thought up front, did a fantastic job to hold on to the ball in those centre forward positions, win free kicks when he needed to. And look, I think just generally, the way they played in this competition, they absolutely deserve their place in the final, and what a fantastic final it's going to be between Thailand